Hi, Scott Orlin with CINEMA-Magazin. The Wizard of Oz. You think you've seen that 1939 film. Well, you're wrong. You're about to see it the way you've never seen it before, in 3D. And how is this being transferred? Here is the man responsible for it, Ned Price. Warner Brothers, you are in charge of all restoration. So tell us, why this movie? Why did you decide that it could be transferred and make it 3D?
Three-dimensional. Well, it was actually filmed in a very three-dimensional way in terms of the high contrast. Huge amount of lights on the set because it was a 3-strip Technicolor film, which lent itself very well to a 3D conversion because everybody, perfectly lit with a halo around their head, deep focus, and it just worked perfectly for us. It was amazing. And actually there's about 3 different groups who actually worked on this film, so it was quite a lot of people.
How long of a process is it to take a classic like this? Because I presume it's already been restored over the years, so there is a pristine copy. But how long of a process, and how many people are involved in making it?
This probably took about 1.5 years to complete, and boy, if I were to guess, I would say there could have been about 300 different people working either on the audio or the 2D restoration piece and the conversion to 3D.
Now, a lot of you, when you've seen the movie, everybody has their favorite part, things that just kind of pop out. But when audiences go see this, what are going to be the couple of moments that are really going to be impressive in the 3D transition?
Boy, you always notice more things. I like the Witch's Castle because you look around, you notice that there are mosaics created in the set. It's not just painted on, they're actual mosaics. And all these objects around. Now, I had the ability to take a look at the frame and look into it for a long period of time and see objects I never even knew were there. So that was the fun part for me because I know the film so well because we've been working on it for years.
Now let me ask you, as your head of restoration here at Warner Brothers, how do you decide which movies are going to be transitioned? I mean, because you guys have thousands and thousands of films in your archive. So, I think you have Gone with the Wind. There's some classic films from the 1920s and 1930s.
Well, the corporation takes care of the preservation aspect of all the films. So we methodically go through the library, see what condition they're in, and complete sort of rough preservations to make sure the elements are intact. And then for market use, we do distribution versions. And this is a special distribution version because it was actually converted into a different sort of like version altogether in 3D for distribution purposes. But usually it's due to what technology we can achieve, how different we can make it, how much better. Because if you're going to buy a copy of Wizard of Oz or Gone with the Wind, you want something that's markedly better.
Well, Wizard of Oz, 3D, you're going to be able to get the chance to see it soon. Ned, I can't thank you enough. Really appreciate your time. And this is Scott Orlin. Until next time.